Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Dignified TW. We are back with another video. Now, guys, today I've been getting asked a lot how I shoot so well. What are my shooting badges that I use? How do I have my hot zones? All these kind of questions have been flooding in. Now, the game's been out for a couple weeks, so you guys know I've been grinding. So I'm gonna give you guys all the badges that I use, how to get hot spots, how to be consistent with shooting. You guys can see some of these clips right here from my sharpshooter that I've been playing with a little bit. They're here and there a little bit. You know, it's been a fun build to play with. But again, like I said, I will show you guys the best shooting badges, how to get your hot spots, how to shoot consistently, how to, you know, get certain badges activated, all this kind of stuff like that. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you drop a like, man. Like I said, these are some gameplays just from like Ruffles when I was playing a little bit. You can see, man, I'm super consistent with shooting this year. I have no issue with it. So if you guys are struggling, listen to these tips and you will be knockdown shooter. You can see right here, this is like the first couple days the game's been out, so I didn't really know what to do. Shot 30% contested, still knocking it down. But again, guys, if you don't want shooting to be reverted and you like going bounce backs contested to go in, make sure you drop a like. Alright, guys, so the very first tip I'm going to tell you guys is get your hot spots. Now, a lot of people do not know you can get your hot spots by playing My Career, and they're going to transfer over to the Rec Center, to Pro-Am, to the park, all that good kind of stuff. Now, if you don't play My Career, you just have like some weird fetish about My Career and you don't want to play it, you can get your hotspots by playing in the park, Pro-Am, or Rec Center. They're just not going to be all consistent. You're not going to have them all. You might even have some cold spots. So I'm going to tell you guys the method that I've been using for all my players. Right here, you guys can see I've got a 7.3 85 overall that I just made. I made a post score. I know a lot of you guys wanted to see me play on a 7.3, so I went ahead and made this build. Now, I don't have any hotspots. I have a few badges. I'm going to show you my method. Let's go ahead and get into it. So you guys can see I've played a few games. These are my NBA hotspots. Now the key thing here is, guys, you can see in the top left, it says your last 25 games. Now if you only play park, you can see I've got no hotspots. I got no hotspots in Pro-Am. If you only play park, your hotspots are going to change every 25 games. So my thing, what I do usually when I'm going for my hotspots, I will try to get them within the first 25 games. And usually after I get them, I don't touch My Career again, just because I don't want them to change up. So you guys can see I've played a few games. I have a lot of my hotspots right here. Basically, you're going to want to go and look to see what your actual hotspots are in the NBA season. Now, you will have to make, I think for the three, it's going to be, you're going to have to shoot like 10 and shoot about 50%. Now, the inside stuff's a little bit different. The mid-range, I think, is like 20, and you have to shoot 50%. But right now, I have no hotspots. I will show you guys here again. This is the only hotspot that I have right now. Like I said, you have to shoot the correct percentages. Now, I will show you guys how I do it. I only have 4 hotspots, or I only have 4 shooting badges. So when I'm doing my threes, I usually just put them all on range extender. If you guys can put as much badge progress into range extender, that's what I would do to get your hotspots, and then you can change them around to get your mid-range ones and all that kind of stuff. So without further ado, I'm going to show you my method of how to get these hotspots. It's super easy. You have to do it. This is the most key thing to shoot consistently at the park. Alright guys, so this is my method to get all my 3-point hotspots. Now the biggest thing that people ask me is how I get them on the 3 for my centers. So you can see right here, what I'm doing is I'm pressing L1 and then I'm calling the certain icon to set me a screen. In this case, I was pressing X. Now, if you're a point guard or something like that and you're trying to do these hotspots, you're probably going to have to do L1 and R1. But you can see as he sets the screen, my defender backs up, giving me a wide open shot. That's going to work in every single spot. Basically, that's all you're going to do. You can go all around the 3-point arc to shoot these. Just do it like wherever you need it. I highly suggest putting on range extender. If you have a lot of different badges, you can probably knock down range extender and green machine, which will help you shoot as the time progresses. But guys, that's how you're gonna get your hotspots. If you want to get your mid-range ones, you could do the same method, but I would just suggest doing fadeaways on pro difficulty and you'll get them in no time. Now, I don't want to take too much more of your time up, but these are the 21 shooting badges that I use, and these are what I would definitely recommend you guys use as well. Green Machine, Hot Zone Hunter, the best badges in the game for shooters. Catch and Shoot, I feel like it's broken. I've used it on Hall of Fame. It doesn't make that big of a difference for me. Put on Hall of Fame Range Extender if you can. Anything on range extender does really well. Even if you're just basically on the 3-point line, this will trigger and it will help you shoot very consistently. I use deep fades because I'm a post scorer, but if you're not a post scorer, you might not need it. And you could probably take those 5 and start adding them to either volume shooter or steady shooter. A lot of people have been saying these badges are bad, but they're very underrated. I would definitely suggest those. Quick Draw Hall of Fame is a must. But like I said, Green Machine, Hot Zone Hunter, Range Extender, definitely the best 3 shooting badges in the game, which I would definitely recommend. Alright guys, so we're back at the park, and I wouldn't just give you this information without actually showing you proof. This is my 6'11 post-scoring playmaker build. A very underrated post-scoring build. Basically, it plays like my shot creating post-score from last year, but honestly, it shoots a lot better. It's more consistent. It can just do everything a lot better. If you guys want to see more gameplay with this build, go check out my last few videos. I got a lot of gameplay with it at 99 overall, my Dirk build, using all these different animations and stuff like that. Make sure you go check it out. But this build is disgusting, guys. I have every single hotspot you can see beneath my player. If you guys don't believe my hotspots, they're gonna be red. So that just shows you guys that the park hotspots come from my career, because I don't play park to get hotspots, because they're gonna be changing every 25 games, like I said. But like I said, guys, I'm using every single one of these badges that I showed you beforehand. Like I said, I get so many good playmaking badges, I get so many good shooting badges, and to be honest with you, this is the best post-scoring build in the game. Now, I haven't got to try this yet on 7-3, but I know 7-3s are dominant. My guy's 6'11", and to be honest with you, the 7-3 paint matches that just drop, step, and shoulder charge, the contests are broken for that, even though I'm like 4 inches smaller. Like I said, you will get bullied by those guys, but they're not as common as they were last year, and you can get more stops than you could last year as well. The key to this, guys, is you don't want to turn the ball over. Like I said, you can shoot very consistently, so you're going to be able to shoot the 3 from Limitless. You're going to be able to fade away. You're going to be a whole lot quicker, so you're just not trying to get the ball over. That's why I'm running with a 6'7 lockdown right now, who can come in, bait a lot. He's tall enough to get a contest on shots, and he can go back and guard the man as he baits. So a lot of times these centers are getting baited by him. But you can see right here, my guy is 6'11". I've got Postman Technician on Hall of Fame. I've got so many nice badges on this build. And not only can I dominate the smaller people in the post, I'm going to be able to bring them out on the floor. I can go by them so quickly with quick first step. And if they guard me back, I can still hit the 3. Now, like I said, guys, I'm using the same badges that I showed you. I will show you when Green Machine pops up, how consistent it actually is, and how I recommend getting Green Machine, guys, is basically try to hit like an easier shot. I wouldn't try to shoot like a Limitless 3 to start off, because if you do that, you're kind of messing yourself up. You're giving the ball back over. So usually how I like to get Green Machine started, I usually just shoot a fadeaway, or if I'm wide open, I'll take a mid-range shot. You know, an easier shot to get that activated, and when you get Green Machine activated, you're going to be able to pop as many 3s as you would like. You can see they're not guarding me to start off this game. We've got an easy 12. I think this gameplay, I don't end up missing a single shot. You'll see the last shot that I take, guys. I can shoot beyond half. I can shoot beyond hash mark. I'm just shooting super consistently. You see Ryan trying to dribble out here, trying to get some of his moves down, but going behind the back. Toss me on top of the key, ends up getting stolen, but right back into the perfect spot, because you know that's how 2K plays, man. The 2K algorithm is so weird. You'll get a pass steal, and then they'll just go right back into the paint for the offense to score. But you can see we're up 18-0. I think I'm going to green a mid-range or something like that, and then I'm going to shoot a 3 to end it. You can see I'm trying to dex. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and catch and shoot. Bang. I don't have the badge on. I only have it on bronze. So Green Machine and your hotspots, guys, are going to be something super critical to use at the park. Now, I would recommend you guys get your hotspots before even playing at the park, because if you don't have hotspots, guys, you're going to be missing a lot of shots. So you can see right there, I end up missing a wide open fadeaway shot, but I'm going to get the ball back, and after I get Green Machine activated, you'll see how consistently I'm hitting. Now, I do have Hall of Fame Dimer, which is another reason I love playing on this build. I think at 7-3, it could be really nasty too. I just got to go look at the stats. But Hall of Fame Dimer, man, when you're playing with somebody that can't shoot as well, they're going to be knocking down so many more shots, especially they're going to be leaving them open. Now that I have Green Machine activated, you'll see in the top right, guys, excellent release. You'll see Green Machine activate. You'll see Hot Zone Hunter activate, and range extender on that shot. So all these badges that pop up, guys, are going to help you shoot so much better. Like I said, the first game I played, I didn't have like any badges, and I was not knocking down any shots. You can see I'm getting animations from 3. Ryan has no dime or anything like that. They're just going to leave me wide open, because technically I'm a post-scoring playmaker and I shouldn't be able to shoot. But you can see in the top right, I only had catch and shoot on bronze. I've got all those other badges, Range Extender, Hot Zone Hunter, Green Machine, all that activates. And as that activates, they're going to leave me open. And I can time my shot. I'm going to be knocking down every single shot after that. There's no way I'm going to be missing if I shoot a good open shot and I time it correctly. 2K is going to allow me to make that just because of all the badges that I have activated. But this is my favorite part about this build, is being 6'11". You can see I'm bringing the 7'3" guy outside of the paint. I'm still going to be able to finish with a very nice Euro step inside of the paint, with quick first step on Hall of Fame, I'm going to be able to get by so many of my taller defenders that as I bring them out, and they're not comfortable playing out here. You can see the guy trying to bait every single time. I probably could have shot that, but I kick it to Ryan. He kicks it back to me. Wide open mid-range shot. Any room that I get, I'm knocking down shots, guys. Now, this is why I think my post scorer shoots better than Stretch Bigs. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are having any problems shooting on your big men, because I think these badge helps and getting all the hot spots and stuff like that is going to help your build tremendously. I know it helped mine a lot. I'm knocking down so many more shots now that I have all my badges and I have hot spots. I actually like the game a lot. I like how the shooting is. I like everything about 2K20 so far. Let me guys know in the comment section how you guys actually feel about the game. You can see another green. I'm just greening everything like I said at this point. I'm having a ton of fun playing 2K20. I've made a guard build, so be on the lookout for that tomorrow, guys. As I'm going to end the game right here. Beyond Hash, it's white, but it's still going in. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you're new, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. But I've been Dignified, and I'm out.